MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Strike called, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Justin Turner goes down for the first out of the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. Easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Pitch coming, here it is, and he fouls this one off. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And a glove flip for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. The 1-2. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. LeMahieu leads off second with nobody out. Urshela, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Torres, first appearance. For him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pops this one up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Runner at second here with one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood batting .500, 4 for 8. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Fastball well outside.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 New York.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Betts.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. One strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Frazier is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Jock Peterson now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 2. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. First offering on its way.
The first baseman.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That's wide. 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And this is low, ball one. Voit, the runner at first with two gone. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Wood sets. Here's the 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball. Oh, looked below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. LeMahieu's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with two away here in game one of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He went down looking to open up the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Number 9 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hard hit ball to short. And there's out number 2.
The designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Right fielder.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Count even now at 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is there. 2 gone. Into the box now, John Peterson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch misses, ball 2. Right on the corner, 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Corey Seager as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits there, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Peterson at second, Seager at first, 2 out in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off.
Infield in the
Yankees.
overshift here. Now the
Right
pitch. In there, strike 1.
Stanton.
To short, hit hard. Seager is up with it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good
Now
straight
batting,
changeup,
first
El
baseman.
Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Luke Voigt. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Wood sets. First pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Yanks leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
The catcher. Smith.
First strike.
0-1's the count.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah. The next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2. I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss, and they'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. There, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting. Third base.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is at the plate. Clint Frazier, he'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they should.
He gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. See you later, over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run to World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And so far this inning. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Torres. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Grounder down the line at third. The 0-2 once more. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Wood into the windup. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out toward shallow right. Bellinger is over, and that's the 3rd out. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 5 innings complete. 2-1 New York. plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. And at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Popped him up. Urshela is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the man.
He's set and the pitch. And there's a fastball. Well off the plate inside. Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So stepping in, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. So striding in, Max Muncy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Full count now, 3-2. Well, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. One run is scored as he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Into the box now, Will Smith. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Seager at third. Muncy on at second with 2 down. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here's the 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 low. Jimmy Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Next will be the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. No hits to this point.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Judge.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger is there, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Step on the bag for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 2. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Adam Ottavino is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Digging in, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
High and deep down the left field line. Frazier ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. Into the box now. A.J. Pollock. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he one left for LA. But they still lead it 3-2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leading off front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. This is in the air to left field. Peterson has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, left field.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Clint Frazier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen.
For the New York Yankees, number 53, Zach Britton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
3-1 to him now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Standing in, Corey Seager, a hit in 2 tries so far. from the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
So coming to the plate, Will Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. In for a strike, it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Muncy, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit high and deep to right center. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding into the box, number 9. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, Please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Jonathan Holder enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left home. Dustin May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Torres. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the second out. So digging in now, Jock Peterson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one end to end. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up.
1-0.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Last chance for the Yankees. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Luke over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Dodgers win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Alex Wood pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.